There we go. Hello. Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I hope you're having a good one, whatever it may be. Welcome on in. Hold on, I didn't have my chat thing open. Math GG on first. Welcome on in, John and Steph and Battery. Hope you are all doing well. And Minish. Keep watching this stream to save your streak. What's the point of telling me when I'm already... I wonder if the point is, like, if you just open it... I think that's one of the things that some people didn't understand, like, for the watch streaks. You can't just open the stream and close it. You have to open it, and it has to be left open, like, for some amount of time. I suspect there also needs to be some sort of bare minimum interaction, because one of the times that, like, Torny seemed to, like, lose it, we think that what might have happened is that she, like, never posted a message in it, so, like, the tab was there, but like, even though the tab was open, it just didn't count it. Who knows? Yes, hello. We are Stardew. We are Stardew. Wait, what is We Are Stardew? You're not currently playing Stardew. Well, oh, you might be playing Stardew with Whimsy. I thought you meant streaming Stardew. I'm like, you're not streaming Stardew. I'm looking. There's not a battery stream right now. You can keep the streak without chatting, but it might need focus. Yeah, I mean, that could be too. There's been streams that I've had in the past where, like, Torny's made sure the stream's there, but then, like, tabbed away, even though it was, like, an actively playing. So it's looking for something. There is something that they check for that, like, even though you can think you're going to keep the watch streak, you won't keep it. That is one of the things that I do like about how they have the new system to help maintain them, is that, honestly, if Twitch screws you over and you want to keep big number, there's at least some ways to potentially keep it. You think a bunch of people's streaks got borked with the update? That's very possible. I could see that happening. Also, hello, Seaburn. Also, Seaburn, I forgot to finish typing out my message. So, like, I was responding to you while I was, having dinner, as probably evidenced by the, like, food pictures. But, I was going to say, and then I forgot to finish writing the message out. Your story about the Borderlands server reminded me of, like, the equivalent in the Hollow Knight server, like, spaces, is that a lot of people will install debug mod, and then they will accidentally... There's one of two things that'll happen. Either they will accidentally bind an action of debug mod to a button that they regularly press, or it will turn out that a button that they regularly press, that when debug mod was first made was not thought to be a button someone was going to be regularly pressing, is like a default binding. So then they'll be pressing that button a bunch. So then, a lot of times people will either, like, accidentally completely remove all of their own damage, or they will like, add a bunch of damage. And the best part about this is that there's a lot of things that are actually kept, like, on your file, like your game file, and one of those things is damage for some reason. Like, even though there's no reason for damage to be saved as part of your file, because they could just check which type of nail you have, like the vanilla game could just check your nail and then do your damage, like, calculation based on, like, that. But no, instead there is, like, a hard damage value that is part of a save file. And because of that, if you, like, remove all of your damage while modded, and then you remove mods and you launch your game in vanilla, you could still be doing 0 damage because you left the file like that. And so that comes up a lot. And then, like, yeah, I mean, you know. Anyway, I was going to relate that to you, and then I realized I forgot to do it after seeing you again. Hello Deadly, welcome on in. Hello Artsy, welcome on in. I cannot. Artsy, is this still about the person that that was using Zagnite? Okay. I'm gonna share this for those. There's a few things we're gonna share before we get started today. One of the things, for those that didn't see it, I posted this on Discord, but there's a person today who I feel a little bad for, because I'm sure to them this was like terrible. But there's a person today that made a modding support post because inexplicably they were doing a Steel Soul playthrough of Hollow Knight. And inexplicably, they're minding their own business. You know, the file is pretty far. Zote is in town with Bretta, and they go to talk to Zote, and they cannot figure out why, but they instantly die, and their Steel Soul file is gone. Now, so the thing is, this is a little known Easter egg of the Zagnite skin. The Zagnite skin, if you're not familiar with Hades, you know, hit game that has a sequel that just went into 1.0. Hades has a whole thing where, you know, it's a roguelike, so you're meant to die a bunch, and when you die, you get this like fun little message that appears, like, especially for like certain deaths late in the game. Anyway, so Zagnite replaces the 57 precepts of Zote with the late game death messages from Hades. And then, as like a funny little thing that goes with that, is that normally in Hades, after one of those death messages like plays, is where it shows the like animation of Zagreus dying. So after Zote gives you a death message, it kills you. Zagnite actually has another mod with it that kills you. You know, it's very fitting to be like a Zagreus skin in Hades, but this person did not know that, and so like that. I read that. The message they posted is terrible to read, by the way. They wrote their support post message, this whole paragraph, with the first letter of every word capitalized. I was contemplating trying to see if they put a second message in it. Maybe they have a message back to chat, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. But as I was reading that, like I was checking. Well, Torny and I were having dinner tonight. I was like catching up on like the support posts, because that's what I do. I check the modding support posts in my free time. And so I'm like checking these posts, and at first I see that post, and because the first letter of every word is capitalized, I'm like, oh god. I'm like, Torny, look at this. And she's like, oh. And then I was like, and then I start reading it. And then I start, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm, like, getting giddy. I'm like, no way. This isn't possible. Surely this did not actually happen to someone. And then I had to go check, because they attached their mod log. So to confirm that what I thought was true, like, to confirm that it was what I thought, I went and opened their mod log, and sure enough, their mod log confirmed it. Like, they sure enough died to Zote because of the interaction with Zagnite. I did give them the info. You can fix a dead Steel Soul file. You know, most people would consider fixing a dead Steel Soul file to be not within the spirit of Steel Soul files. You know, I'm torn. I think that if I lost a Steel Soul file to Zote while using the Zagnite skin, I kind of think that's on me. I think that would be my own fault. I would start a new file. But if they don't want to start a new file, they can do whatever they want. You know, I do that, but that was just very funny.
Yeah, I noticed that there were some that were not uppercase, and it's like,
that makes it worse. No consistency. The base Zagnite skin swaps the precepts of Zote for the narrator death descriptions in Hades. Zagnite Precepts creates a more realistic Precepts experience by killing you after each conversation with Zote. From the text in the spoiler section of Zagnite. Very good. Oh, that's so good. Reminds me of another interaction. I'll DM you a screenshot. We'll see. Oh, Math probably has to find said screenshot. Either that or my phone's being slow. Oh, phone's being slow. Ah, that's a classic. I've seen that post before. Math, I think that post was on the modding server, wasn't it? I'm guessing you have that saved, but I am fairly certain I saw that post originally. Yeah. It was very good. Math had sent a picture of, there was a person, I think that it was a joke. I don't think it was like they were being serious, but I don't 100% know. But their post was oh, I finally got the multiplayer server or the multiplayer mod working, and then it's a post of them in one of the rooms where you can see the copy of you from Nosk. Very good. But oh, do we know if Hornet Boss sheet in the Z Silksong is actually in Silksong? It was just the sheet from HK. No idea. Artsy, I'm gonna be real. I know almost no answers to these questions because I haven't. So like, I'm slightly aware of the things I've been trying to like keep an eye on, but that's part of why I'm trying so hard to finish Silksong. I'm not like deep looking at a lot of the stuff that's Silksong related until I'm done, just because I'm like, if somebody does a mod that has to do with something that happens, you know, post game, or like, you know what I mean, like if there's something that I haven't found and that's what somebody's making a mod on, I don't want it to be spoilers. So I'm basically, if somebody like has in their post for something that if somebody has their post and it's clear that it's something I could know about, because like, you know, spoilered posts are required to like kind of indicate what they're about, then I'll usually like click them to go see. But if a post is like unknown, I'm just not looking. I'm just gonna assume it's something I can't see until we're done. That brings us to, by the way, something we got to talk about. There was a very minor spoiler yesterday. I'll wait until I'm about to get into the game proper, I guess, to mention it, but
there was a spoiler.
But there was a spoiler. A spoiler did happen last night. Canis, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I hope you are doing well today. I've got some vanilla root beer. Some delicious vanilla root beer. Gonna have to do that sheet anyway in order to update Zagnite. I see. That's true. Debatably minor. So there's a reason I call it minor, and I will get to that when I talk about it in a minute. Spoilers, Dwarf, you've seen this. I remember one time where Bad Magic was commenting on how Pokeable flowers were just reskinned Wings mold, and I couldn't say anything because he hadn't done the memory sequence yet. That's very good. Wait, is this because he didn't think that there were Wings molds at all? I know, like, because obviously, you know, there is the Wings molds. But I thought he was saying that, like, he had looked at the flowers, and the flowers themselves were also Wings molds. Which I could believe, honestly. I also don't know, I think Artsy commented on this when we were talking about the sprite sheets. But I don't know if the person that's dumping all of the Hornet sheets if they are renaming the sheets in order to get them to work automatically with the old custom, like, well, with the updated version of Custom Night Creator. But the sheets are all the sheets appear to all be named like night, night 1, night 2, you know, kind of thing, which would be interesting. Well, if you mean the clean, the CLN versions, those are still dumped. Check your DMs. Oh. My DMs are on fire right now. Goodness gracious. Hold up. Hold up. Is that really? Oh my god. That's so good. Here. It turns out the cog flies are on the same sheet. Like, they just took the sheet from Hollow Knight and updated it. Oh my god! Artsy! That just... Wait! Wait, does that mean we can literally... Yeah, I did see Mika's skin as well. But does that mean we can just use the night,
Oh! Just use the night hatchling?
Yeah! If there's nothing new, if it's literally the same sheet, we'll be able to just use hatchlings from Hollow Knight. Like, hatchling skins will just work. That's huge. That's huge.
That actually is...
That's so cool. Oh, that is awesome.
Because, yeah, it literally means that the people who made any hatchling skins...
Yeah, that just means
can just be like, oh yeah, you can use this in Silksong too.
Oh, that's gonna be huge. Oh yeah, we can very easily have cogflies. Well, I mean, there's a couple of those sprites that aren't changed, but I don't know how often those sprites show up in like usage. I'm gonna be honest. Here's a reality statement. I don't care that much about getting stuff for like glowing womb, not that great, right? Cog flies, yes, that great. Like I'm not going to probably care. Like, I don't get to see most glowing womb skins because I don't use them, because I don't use glowing womb all that much. But cog flies, yeah. Yeah, I love cog flies.
Get to see some
yeah.
of those skins.
If we could get some random companion action for Silksong, oh my god.
You would be able to use, yeah, random companion, the cog flies?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. Honestly, if somebody wants to just, if we could get a dev to just, completely replace the how the thingies, gotta keep forgetting what they're called, the glowing womb things. If we could just replace them with cog flies entirely, that'd be great. I would love that. Cog flies just are so much better. Alright. It's been a few minutes. I do think I'm going to kind of get into the game in a moment, which means we're going to talk about the spoiler thing. If you are avoiding spoilers, here's your warning. There's going to be spoiler talk here in a moment. I wish I'd gotten around to finishing the Pikmin Weaverling and Hatchling skins. I mean, Minish, did you, like, lose the files? Because if you didn't lose the files, you can still do it. You can still do it, and you're gonna have, you know, a great... There's this little thing called a sequel to the game came out, and there's a lot of interest in seeing stuff for it now. Anyway, so last night we raided into Gidge, who seemingly they were going back up the mountain, presumably, it had been implied to us that Gidge was probably behind us. So that was good. And presumably, Gidge was going back up the mountain either to find something that was missed or to go do maybe the Pinstress fight that we did. Right? Okay. However, we raided in, and right after we raided in, it turned out that Gidge was doing neither of those things, and Gidge might be ahead of us. I'm not quite sure. But, we did see one spoiler thing, and then I closed the tab. I feel a little bad. I don't know. I literally, I think I saw the thing and went, oh my god, and then I did Dwarf W2 unarrive, and I closed the tab. So I have no idea if Gidge said anything. I was gone already. But, we did see that we got confirmation. So here's the thing. I said if you were in my early playthrough streams, which not many people were, because a lot of people were still doing their own Silksong playthroughs, but I had said a few times that I was fairly confident that we were going to see Mr. Mushroom in Silksong, because Mr. Mushroom's a meta character. His whole thing was that he wasn't really in a Hollow Knight. He was in Hollow Knight, but it almost was like he was mixed up in what reality he was in, and he was constantly talking as though he was in a different game. Each time you talk to him, he talks like he's in somewhere else. He talks about Hungry Knight. He talks about Zelda. He basically references a whole bunch of games. So,
we were expecting to see him.
So it made a lot of sense that we were gonna see Mr. Mushroom in this game. And I had commented that I was expecting Mr. Mushroom. That, I was going to be very surprised if we didn't see Mr. Mushroom, because I could not imagine Team Cherry creating this meta character and then not actually putting the meta character in both games. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Mr. Mushroom will probably be in every game that Team Cherry makes as, a little meta thing that kind of ties their games together. It'd be a cute little thing to do. So, yeah. We saw... Yeah, Mr. Mushroom had the to be continued, yeah. So anyway, we did see that Mr. Mushroom is in fact there. There was a Mr. Mushroom on the mountain. I don't know. I don't think that's I don't know if that's the first place we see Mr. Mushroom, but I'm gonna guess that it's not. Because it seemed like Gidge was intentionally heading there to probably find Mr. Mushroom. So I'm guessing there's some sort of, quest to go find Mr. Mushroom or something, the next point or something like that. So that's going to be one of the things we're looking for today. So today, we are looking for three... We're looking for 3 missing journal entries. We are missing 2 spool upgrades and 1 Mr. Mushroom. So we have the 3-2-1 approach today. That kind of works out. I like that.
It does.
It sounds official. Anyway, so now we're all caught up. We're caught up. I missed a bunch of chat while I was talking about this. Biggest regret is that even if the modders are able to work Magic quickly, there's no way I can get Melanoe done soon enough to ride the Silksong Hades 2 hype wave. Yeah, that's fair, Artsy. To be, I do think that there's going to be a lot of hype waves, though. I mean, there's going to be major updates for both games. I mean, I don't know how big of updates we'll see for Hades 2, because, Supergiant's games isn't really they don't normally do, groundbreaking, updates, later. They were doing, the development, but now that we're at 1.0, I don't think we're going to see, a 2.0. I constantly was hoping that they were going to add a huge expansion to Hades 1, because I really feel like Hades 1 would be a better game if there was, some paths kind of stuff in it. There's some stuff that, I love Hades 1, but there's some stuff that it's lacking that, unfortunately make me not want to replay it as much, compared to other, games in similar genre. Hades 2 existing, you know, like, is a huge deal. And Hades 2 does a lot of things to fix literally what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to do Hades 2 spoilers or anything. But Hades 2 fixes a lot of what I didn't like. Like, the things that I had complaints about in Hades 1 are largely fixed in Hades 2. But, regardless of the Hades side, Silksong is going to have major content updates. Like, Team Cherry has already said there's going to be major content updates, so I'm not too worried. We'll see. And then we're gonna have things like when the official randomizer gets made, which is probably gonna be a few months. So I mean, obviously, the skid is not gonna be done in just a few months, but like, my point is,
have enough to put
yeah,
in some hype for it.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of hype waves. Like, I don't think we have to be too worried. The HUD files are also reskin. That makes sense. There's somebody, Artsy, I don't know if you, like, you probably haven't, like, looked on the server, but somebody's working on this really cool mod that lets you, like, I don't know if where there's duplicates, it'll also do, I don't know. It lets you, like, edit some skin stuff and just see them in real time, like individual sprites. And it seems like it like repacks them in real time? I don't know. You talking about the HUD reminded me that, because like in the example video they show, they have like the game open and then they recolor, it's like a single sprite file for the HUD. It's one of the masks, and they recolor it, and then it just live updates in the game like a second later. It's very, very fascinating looking. So, miracle if it's done in 2026. Yeah, I know at least one person that was looking at them did say that there might be more, like, might be able to get away with more copy and pasting in it. Like, even though there's more sprites, a lot of the sprites have like little details done as opposed to being like massive changes. So I know that's hopefully a thing. I really wish that Team Cherry had like learned a little bit, and instead of doing full sprites for stuff, had done like we could have had the needle on a separate layer, you know, especially because in game, you know, let's open the game. In game, the needle does not look like it's just part of the sprite. The needle looks like it should be a different sprite that is behind Hornet. And that would have been a really cool thing for modding. Oh yeah, I forgot we left this on. Okay, we gotta get away from this. We're not gonna turn it off. We are gonna book it. No. But, look at that. Look at that needle that's just behind Hornet. Doesn't that look like it could very easily be a separate sprite? That would be so good. What's the range on the audio? Let's go find out. We can hear it here. I can hear it. So the range is pretty far. There also, hello Toronto. I just realized I don't know if I said hi Toronto because I was in the middle of saying a thing. Oh, wait, Chakra's up there right now. Yo, Chakra, what up? Oh, we're looking for Chakra. Chakra, you better be okay. Are you recovering?
The time is close, Chakra. The cost was grave, and the challenge steep, but I've claimed a power that can put an end to this disaster.
Kietska!
Genda, this is good, Hornet-wielding needle. Essential. My own strength has near reached its limit. The dark husks continue their assault unceasing. Take your final action, and let us all see the end of this.
Pushanka! Pushanka!
Oh, you don't clang a thing because you put all your things down! Oh! There's some pieces that are going to be easier, not having to deal with the hair, for example. And some places that will be more work, like the fact that I'm probably fully reskinning the needle. Yeah. Not having to deal with the void spells is nice. But the dress is going to be a lot more work than the cloak was. And it moves in basically every animation. Yeah. They very much made it flow. There's like a lot of movement in the dress. We have to recolor Chakra so that she isn't wearing melanoma color. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. I'm trying to remember if I had anything I wanted to start today by checking. We went through this. I don't know if I don't know if I actually went through here. I also have only actually done this route a single time. We probably should recheck this. And then the other place I want to check, I guess we'll use some tokens. So I want to check here because that looks really suspicious to me. I want to maybe recheck this area because I don't remember going here more than once. Like when I started rechecking places for the corpse things, I don't think I rechecked there. And similarly, I don't know if I rechecked like this room or any of this. I think I only went to these areas like a single time, and I don't think I ever went back to them. So the muck maggot HUD is on the dream nail sheet. Oh, amazing. That's so funny. All right. Well, we have some places to check. Let's go fly a kite. No. I'm trying to decide if I want to do Abyss first or second. The upside of doing it first is that it's the place that I most likely feel like might have a thing. The downside is it's like also the most out of the way. We'll do it first. Bye, babies! Musical babies! We're going deep dots. I just want to check. I don't know if I ever rechecked in here. I don't remember what's in this room. Oh, this is where the flea was. Okay, I have absolutely been in this room. Take me down. Take me down.
Benny
Take me down. I can't wait for skins that redo this. I'm sure that that's its own animation, the little trap bench, you know, moment. I can't wait for skins that make their Hornet look panicked while buckled up. That's gonna be good. I feel like there should be a shortcut. You know, not having Desolate Dive means I don't know if we have any, like, dev shortcuts, which is really sad. I mean, there was only, like, the one path to make, but I want more of them. I want secret way to go back. Oh. Oh, wait, can we not go? I thought maybe this would be a thing. Brothers, have they found a glitch in this room? I wonder what the glitch is. Seems like there's a slope, so you can do a silly dash thing there. Alright. I think we can mark off secret area. Not a thing. I thought that might be secret area connected to the water. I think that's a no. Girl. Going to quit the menu. Managed to get out of bounds by swimming. That might be patched. So that there was a I think one of the patches recently did fix like ways to get out of bounds that were found.
일어나래.
Alright. Sure. Irunair? Irunair. I don't know what that means. What Hornet said. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I think Grand Bellway might be closest to where I want to check that. Actually, yeah, I think we can just go down from here because one of the areas I want to check is here. This okay, this is to the exhaust organ. I want to go right here. Oh, that's big elevator. No. Oh, big elevator, you don't have to come down. Oh my god, Mika! Hello, Mika and Raiders! Welcome on in. What were you up to? You've been playing, it's called like, an antique something? Something? Strange Antiques! How was the Strange Antiques? I hope that the Strange Antiques went well. Those that did not know, Mika made a Silksong skin, and that's pretty cool. Very cute. It's very cute. But yes, for those coming in that do not know me, I am Dwarfwoot, aka Dwarf, aka Brian. You can refer to me however you wish. I am in pretty late game Silksong, you could say. I'm at the wonderful late game where I'm hitting every wall in every room until we find things that we must have missed. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Baby Brian.
Yes. Did he just drop the mouse on your arm?
Yes, he did.
He knows what he wants. He wants to throw.
Absolutely.
Zagreus likes to play fetch, and so he just brings Torny a mouse to throw. But yes, let's see. I was not looking at chat because I was hitting the wall. Let me see here. Let's see. Hello, Wistful. Did I miss people coming in? No. Hello, Wistful. Hello, Colette. Hello, everybody. Not a real raider. Just non-raiding Mika. I see. Colette won't raid into here. Colette says, I won't raid in. Got it. Understood. I was about to raid you and then you were ending. The classic. Oh, that does remind me. For what it's worth, Mika, I don't know if you've looked into it yet. I'm gonna make an announcement post about it soon. I'm just trying to get some other stuff done before I do it. There is plans to essentially use Thunderstore as the main source for Silksong mods. So you may want to upload your skin there too. But there's gonna be more information soon, but as an FYI, there's a lot of people that don't like Nexus for a lot of reasons, and so there was a pretty strong response. There was, I forgot how many people, I want to say it was like 2,000 people responded to a survey on like some preference stuff. It was like over 50% of people did not enjoy their times they've used Nexus. So the most active devs were pretty much not really wanting to do it, but it was kind of impressive to see how many people were not a fan of Nexus. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do like the idea of just doing something like what was done with Hollow Knight. The problem is, what was done for Hollow Knight is not super expandable and is really, it wasn't a great system. Not a perfect system.
It's born out of necessity, not
Yeah.
efficiency.
Anyway. Mika and I suppose Colette, since you also just said it, if you guys gotta do stuff post-stream, don't feel any obligation to stay. To anyone that does want to stay, we have probably about another hour of me wandering around hitting walls. It's gonna be great. Gonna be a good time. Hello, Bjorto. Bjorto's probably not really here, but Bjorto, I hope your Silksong has been going well. Bjorto started a few days ago, I think. I believe he mentioned he started a few days ago on the Switch. Yeah, we're at 99%, I believe. Which is interesting because what I'm missing, I would have thought counted as more. So what I'm missing 3 journal entries. I am missing 2 spool fragments. And apparently, well, I'm not going to say if Bjorto is lurking. I might not say the thing. But there was I got a little minor spoiler last night, which is really a confirmation on something that I already assumed to be true. And now we know that we're missing something else. We're missing another thing in addition to what we already knew we were missing.
We did find the new hint.
Yeah, we did find what New was alluding to. Yeah. A whole dude. We found a whole dude. Yes, hello, Moose Wolf. Oh, yes, that's who asked about New. Yes, we did find the dude. And then we murdered the dude. We're kind of very murdery. I guess that's why we're called the Hunter, right? We find a dude, we kill him. Even though I try and be friends with all of the dudes. They never want to be... Yeah, they never want to be friends with me. Don Quixote can't beat off Soul Tyrant. Beat off brand Soul Tyrant. Probably was what that was supposed to say. And that is what it did say. I just didn't read it right. Murder, so much murder. Who's brand Soul Tyrant? Exactly. Good questions. Alright. The missing hyphen. Oh no. Alright. I'm gonna have to go this way more. My hopes of something being in this area are not happening, I think. So... what's the easiest way to get back into that area? Oh, we could just go this way. We could take a kind of slower route that'll help us kind of go around more things. Ow. Ow. Oh no. It is ads. Normally I take a break during ads. However, I'm just wandering from point A to point B, so I don't think I'm gonna actually pause. If you're missing this because of the ad break, rip. Okay, we... we're going this way. Deadly! Thank you for 21 months. I don't feel like it's been a month since the last time you re-redeemed. But hello. You now have, what is it? 21's for gambling, right? I think 21 is the gambling age. "21 ding-dang whole months." That's more months than you can scream from the abyss at. Where are we slapping? I haven't been going that long. We've only been going... We've been going for, like, 1 hour as of now-ish. So... I've not slapped around very much. So I was trying to think of where I maybe hadn't revisited because like I felt like I had kind of gone everywhere already. So I went back to the abyss and I went here because this looks like, you know, there's some water. I thought maybe we could swim somewhere that we couldn't swim originally. No, there's nothing over here. That's nothing. So we went back down there. And then that's pretty much the only thing we've done. I realized I don't think I had really been back in this area, so we just went... That's where we were right now. I didn't really find anything new. So now I want to go back into this whole area, because I don't really remember going there a second time. Especially because of how much I hate biowater. So, you're multiplying again. How many batteries we got? What's that battery number?
I guess 2.
2 whole batteries.
Because 1 is a raider for Mika. And presumably 1 was already here. So...
That's true. Oh, right. I forgot that we had that. Wait! Wait! We have an area! Oh, hello. A rusted statue of a pilgrim. Alright. Hark, pilgrim. You climb our eternal embrace. Who stands the threshold, our stark citadel of stone. No true service may now commence. Forget your weary shell. Forgo, urge to still our loom commands. Give greatest gift. Join our choir, raise, shall voice and sing. Pilgrim, cast aside those many sinful hopes for rest. Reward, remain pure within our midst. Ask for nothing. See citadels, simple stone, bare and adorned. See in our garb, how sparse oatmeal. Know that excess is sin. Stay vigil, ease, for though wretched pilgrims dare relent their base desires left unpunished. Thin our pure chorus, seductive sin, prayed like flame. Canis, hi Canis. I'm doing alright. Found a statue. These words become your guide. Hear voice, let your own. Give yourself great Farloom. First, children who bequeath it to us, for our salvation sure to come. Alright. Well, this was not the great revelation that I was hoping it would be.
This is just lore.
It is lore. I mean, I like a good lore. I was kind of thinking that when that wall broke that we were about to find big, big things. We did not find big things. That's okay. Yeah, it's a direct quote from the Bible. I could believe it. Did Colette say that that was a quote from the Bible? I'm off to keep reading my stats intact. Excellent. Oh, I'm off to keep my reading stats intact. I am not reading. Good luck. Good luck with your stats.
Oh, find it small secret. It's not what you want.
Oh. I was so excited. I was so excited. You know, I wonder if Hunter actually, like, because this attack is 2 hits, and I think I do bonus damage for consecutive hits now, like even more bonus damage. I wonder if that works with that move. That'd be pretty cool. If our nail art is just like doing an absurd amount of damage on the second hit. Now that's a fascinating interaction. I don't think that that's probably like has a use anywhere in the game. But okay, so we can jump. And then you can hit this from the wrong direction. And if you do that while jumping, you land on it. You move backwards slightly. Ismoil! What's up? How you doing? How's it going? What game is this? Looks trashy. It's Trash Night. The sequel to Trash Quest. If you've never played Trash Quest, everybody should play Trash Quest. Trash Quest is a fantastic game. It actually has a sequel. I think technically the 3rd game in the series is coming out soon. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't want to move that up. I probably wanted that to stay down, but it's okay. That's fine. You think the dude is still there? It just occurred to me that one dude might not be there anymore. Since we got all the things. By your count, there's 4,500 sprites. That's a good amount. Less than 5,000. Artsy, is this counting? Did you find all the sprites that have that are an enemy that has Hornet on it? Because I know that a few people mentioned that there's a few sprites like that. You looked at it. Okay, I wasn't sure. That's why I was checking. Yeah, that one thread, like, people were talking about it. And then one person mentioned that I think something is marked as having Hornet that doesn't, so... Oh, you're still alive. Well, alright. You have anything new to say? You probably don't. Nope, we just say, can we view your collection? Yeah, yeah. Oops. Okay. So, we can go down and to the right. Let's see that. Either I've never noticed the background here, or something is different. I don't know what you mean. Like, I actually genuinely don't know what you mean. I'm guessing you've never... You know what it might be, Math? Something that I realized, like, I don't know, like a week or two ago. Oh, blur's on high again. Whoops, I meant to say low. I turned I turned blur back onto high for boss fights, but I normally keep it on low. So I could see more of the background. So, I mean, it could be, like, if you had blur on a different setting. We are really getting our ass handed to us on something. That instantly killing them is very good. I like that. Big fan of that. Oh, is there already a mod to remove it? Yeah, I can see that. I'm a little torn, because on one hand, like, so at least with Hollow Knight, if you completely remove the blur, you're gonna have a weird time, because there's a lot of stuff that they just scaled, like, really small sprites to make big, because they knew that with the blur you wouldn't be able to tell. Like, the blur hides a lot of things. So, I feel like completely getting rid of the blur might not be ideal. This room haunts you from your casual? Did you die a lot in this room? I think the vault, like, spooked me. Like, this whole area spooked me a lot because so much stuff does so much damage. But I don't think I actually died very much in it. I don't really remember anymore, to be honest. Like, I might have. Oh! Wait, did we already go here? We might have already gotten here. Okay, well... Yeah, we've already been here. But... You didn't find it until Muffin, so interesting. Oh, we have been on the other side of that. Okay, that's the regular room. I was like, why does it look like there's another room there? That's just the... That's what's his name? And I said, oh, well. Yeah. Okay, up takes us up. We've already been up there a bunch of times. There's nothing, like, extra up there. I don't think there's anything new from that. See, what I'm worried about is, like, that maybe I didn't find everything in this room. Because I do have, like, vague memories of being worried about dying in this room. Ow. Oh, that lets you cross that bridge. I see. I understand. I don't think we need to cross the bridge. Or maybe I do need to cross the bridge. Hold on. Maybe I never crossed that bridge. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Wait, did this just take me the same... I think these both just take me down. I think these literally both took me to the same place. Well... Well... That's fucked up. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Oh, I didn't put on my charm first! Oh... Don't you play the good bile water music at me. I knew we were eventually coming here, and I didn't put on the charm. I don't need to, like, kill these, right? I don't think so. I was just thinking, like, you can kill those one worms, in, like, the desert area. But I don't think you can kill these little maggots. I think I've tried before. Oh, you know, I've been saying we're missing 3 journal entries. I think we're missing 4, right? Oh, no, it is 3, because the other one that I'm thinking of is that dude, is the dude that we killed yesterday. Right. I'm remembering now. We have memory. We are a person with the ability to remember things that we did a day ago. Okay, let's go this way. Honestly, the maggots freak me out a lot less now that I, like, have a map of the area and, like, am a lot stronger. Like, I have more health and mana. I'm less worried about the dangers of this area right now. This is where we got baby, isn't it? Yeah, this is where we got baby. In an area that looks a lot like the home from the person you're supposed to bring baby. Have you tried eating the bile water? No, I have not. Ow. Why haven't you? Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's called bile water. It's not called tasty soup water. How did you enjoy baby? I mean, I thought the baby segment was alright. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was a fascinating segment. I feel like kinda there was commentary in that segment that I thought was a fascinating bit. Like the whole section seemed very interesting. Just in general. I didn't really mind. I didn't like that I, you know, couldn't equip, like, compass again. When did I do baby? Oh, no, I did baby a long time ago. Like, we did baby, like, a long time ago. No, I like the charm. I think that was part of it. I think if someone didn't like the move set, that it would have been rough. The move set itself I liked and everything, so all of it seemed fine. The only part that I struggled with was that I didn't know that the 2 people were right here. So the problem is, I thought that I had already been up there, and that it was like something else, like that it was some like Georock thing. Like I thought that this was like a nothing area. So when they were like, "Oh, go to these people in Sinner's Road," I was like, I don't remember anyone in Sinner's Road. And I was searching all over and not finding them because I wasn't going here, because I thought I had already been there and that it was a nothing spot. So then I was really worried because I thought the people they wanted me to talk to were here and I didn't have wings. And I thought like I was just stuck like that until I could find wings. And I was like, well, that's kind of annoying. Like literally everything was fine until then. And there was a second kind of issue. And that for some reason, I thought that the doorway that goes up here was a one-way door. I like didn't see the lever to go back down the first time. So I thought that if I did want to go search for those people up here, I wasn't going to be able to easily get back down, which is going to be really annoying. So anyway, I did end up asking for a hint, just to, the hint was, are the people I'm looking for above or below this transition because I wanted to make sure that, like, you know, it was something. Anyway, and then we ended up finding it. I think I might have also asked for a hint on whether or not I could actually get rid of it without finding wings. I didn't have wings at the time, obviously, based on, you know, me saying I didn't have wings. Levers are sometimes invisible. They are. Maybe lower my guard by wanting the screaming thing out of my inventory. Ath got it very early and didn't know who any of the NPCs were. Yeah, that I did. I knew everyone except for the needle people that you were supposed to get the needles from, so. And, like, I did get it, like, you know, not Act 3. I did have to go do the quest for the needles. I heard that some people didn't have to do a quest for the needles. What is your favorite crest? The default one, probably. I liked, so when I first found, when I first found Reaper, I liked that Reaper had the, like, AoE. The AoE attacks were really nice. And then I like Witch Crest a lot. I think Witch Crest is pretty fun. But, when we got the upgrade, when I got the first upgrade to, this one, I went back to it, and honestly, I think it feels really good. I think the attack speed's nice, I like the nail length. I like the diagonal dash. I know a lot of people don't like the diagonal dash, but I actually like it quite a bit. I think it lets you do, like, a pogo that's a little more offensive, like it's a little more aggressive. Oh.
Saying, yeah, it's offensive.
Yeah, Beavers literally only uses Beast or Witch now that he has Witch. And I think that's very funny. Why am I still 75% Beavers? Potato. I just said Beaver's name. I'm tired. Don't worry about it. Potato, I don't know, because I feel like 75% is pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. Ismail, I'm at 99%, so I'm looking for my missing percent. So here's what we're missing. We're missing 4 entries. Yeah, we're missing 4 entries in our log. We're missing this one, which seems to come at the beginning of the Sinner's Road Bile area. And it comes after Birdfather. So we're missing this one, but then we're also missing 3, like, Abyss-related ones. These 3, or Voidy-related ones or something. We are also missing 2 fragments, because once we have the other 2, this should be completed, presumably. And due to a minor spoiler I saw yesterday, I'm missing a whole character interaction. Somewhere there's a character that I theorized would be in the game, and now we know is probably in the game. Okay, is probably. Unless I hallucinated, which is possible. You never know. I want to confirm a suspicion. Okay, is this the map you wanted to look at, or do you want to look at something else? Yeah, Ismail, I'm pretty sure the last percent is the spool fragments. Zoomed in. Is there... Here, we'll start at the top. Go here. I wish I could, like, press a button to, like, have it hover over each area. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if Phenomenal plans on making the map mod. But if Phenomenal plans on making map mod for Silksong, I might request that as a feature. Like you know how when you press the zoom, the quick map button and it only shows you the area you're in? What if you could press something and it would just go to each area, like one by one? That'd be kind of cool. So Math, I know that there is that one person who's been making a map mod. I don't know the specifics of theirs though. I mean, I could request the feature to them too. But I would really like to be able to like go section by like basically if I pressed like L and R or something, I don't know what the button would be. But if I pressed a button, I would want it to like instantly just go to this section because that's like the next closest. And if I pressed another button, it'd go like instantly to here, like kind of thing. Like it would show the different area maps. Because that would be like just more useful to me 99% of the time. I don't know. Well, I don't know, Minish, which area you're checking on. But, I assume that whatever you were looking for, you saw. That's the idea. Wait, what? That's the idea. I'm working on no masks, no needle upgrade run. That sounds terrible. Daggett, that sounds awful. Here's pets. We will do cat treats before we end stream. There's another break time in like 25 minutes. Maybe in 20 minutes I'll stop looking for the night because I can't be up too late. I have my early morning shift tomorrow. So yeah, we'll do probably in like 15 or 20 minutes we'll do treats. Yeah, Daggett, we're at 99%. That's okay, this, by the way, this was what I'm talking about. I love this. Like, I love this. I would really love if I could maybe hold a button, and then if I could, like, use left or right stick or something to go to the next map that's like this. Or if when I was zoomed out like this, I could, like, focus on each area like this. I don't know. That would just be, like, a really neat way to look at the map to me, personally. Last percent's just around the corner. You'll just find it right before bed. You right. Battery, you so right. So here's the interesting thing. Here's my suspicion. This is my theory. My theory is that my last two spool fragments are one thing. I think something is going to give me two spool fragments at once, which would be wild, but also it would make sense as to why, like, I'm missing two. And I think that I'm missing a weaver nest. Like, I don't know where it could possibly be, but we're missing a lore. Oh, I can't look at my lores here. I'm missing one weaver lore from somewhere. You know, the little ones that look like this harp. And it would make sense to me that we're missing a weaver nest because a lot of them, like this one, they have these things hidden in them where you, yeah, the rune harp. They have these things where you hit you hit these 2 buttons in them, and then, like, a big spool gets, like, turned on, and it, like, powers the area. Well, we found those in a whole bunch of areas, and they don't seem to matter. Like, we've hit them, and nothing is happening from it. But what if it turns out that, like, doing all of those does something for you? So, I kind of feel like it would make sense for there to be another one, and then when we turn that one on, it'll be like, oh, you've activated all of the things, so you get a goodie. And then the goodie will be an entire, like, 2 spool fragments. Like, I don't know, that just makes a lot of sense to me. But I don't know where I could be missing one. I'm like, where could they tuck another one into the game? I really thought it was going to be here. I've said this a few times. This area in particular feels like it's not complete, but I have re-examined this area so many times, and there's nothing there. There's no things there, no matter how many times I re-examine it. So, but we just re-looked through this area, and this area doesn't seem like it has anything. Your last percent was a pouch thingy? Nope, my pouch is fully pouched. Yeah. Full pouch. I wish I could get, my other necklaces all maxed up. I'm still very conflicted. I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, ask for some sort of hint as to, like, where I should be looking. And maybe even not what I'm looking for, but just a hint as to a region I should be looking for anything that I'm missing. Because, like, I just don't know where else to look. And I think we're gonna have lots of streams of me just aimlessly wandering around for hours at this point. And I could walk by it. For all I know, in the wandering I've done the last 3 days, I could have walked by whatever I'm looking for and not even realized it. Like, that...
Maybe you should ask if it's in, like, this section of the map.
Well, that's what I was just saying. Yeah. I just said, like, that's what I'm saying is that I'm thinking about maybe doing that. I know where I'd tell you to go. Okay, Colette, are you gonna say the fight at the bottom? Are you gonna say dive? Because that's not... I don't want to do that. Is Silksong a percent? I don't think so. I don't...
It was.
Oh, Torny says it was. I will say, I don't remember if it was a percent or not. I do have Silksong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. But, for what it's worth, as a reminder, I don't want to know, until I ask for any kind of hint, which will probably be an area hint, I don't want to know, like, what it is that I'm missing. Did you know that if you fall into the top of the bench sign in Sinner's Road, you actually get poked up by the arrow? That's very funny. Anyway. But yeah, I don't want to do the final boss fight until I'm at 100%. We started getting farther into it. I did do some attempts of it a couple days ago. And I started consistently-ish getting to the, like, a later phase where, like, the fight really changes up. But I'm trying to decide if it's worth asking for a hint today when I'm not gonna probably be able to, like, do it today. Because I can't be up too much later. I could technically be up for, like, another 45 minutes. I just can't be up for a whole nother hour. Okay, how about this? I think what I'll do, I will take my break now, instead of waiting 20 minutes, And then we'll do cat treats. And then maybe ask for an area, and we can go start looking in whatever area. Because I think if we have a known area to look in, that will be something. Can you do a slow pan around the map? Yeah. We'll start at the top area. But, like, basically, like, I'm not gonna have time to do some sort of major thing tonight, but I think we have enough time to, like, maybe discover something, which would be nice. It would be nice to, you know, end on a discovery. I never delivered anything in Act 2. Rip. Yeah, I did every delivery. I did fairly close to when I unlocked the ability to do the deliveries, because I wanted to know what the goodies were for them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Colette knows Minish probably knows exactly what I'm missing, because Minish has watched most of my playthrough. Colette probably knows what I'm missing, based on map. Yeah, I would probably have Colette or Minish be the person to, like, give me a region. I'm curious as to what Colette's answer was, just because Colette said she knew where she would have me go, which is suspicious. So I am kind of curious about that. But either way, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a break now. I'm going to take my evening meds. Real quick, and then we will come back. We'll do cat treats. And then... I'm curious. I don't know. We'll have either Colette or Minish give a recommendation. But I don't know who yet. We'll see. Because I don't know what either one would say, obviously. I'm just curious because Colette has an idea. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you for hanging out. Let's go over to these boy bees. Well, boy bee. Other boy bee is behind me. You can't see him right now. Do you know what kind of thing you'd prefer to do first? No, I do not. Like, I guess let me rephrase it this way. I'm indifferent to it. I would be okay with a direction on anything. Any discovery would be interesting to me. I would just like to find something, because I would like to find all the things. You know? So, yeah, we'll be back. That was the wrong button. I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh my god. All right. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you had a good break. I don't know why I went back to this scene because it's treat time. We should go back to this screen, but just unpause, you know? You know what I'm saying? Alright, who has redeemed some Treatos? Also, I just want to say, actually, you know what? So, part of me had been thinking that maybe we were secretly missing an area like above the Morrow or under Shellwood, since there's like a gap there, or similarly like above Hunter's Marsh and below Greymore or something like that. But nobody cared about the zoomed out map. Everyone wanted the zoomed in map, which tells me that idea is off the table. All right. We have from Deadly a treat ritual. That's a treat to each boy bee. We have from Deadly a regular treat to each boy bee. We have from Bobcat Gaming a treat to Birdimus. We have, let's see, there's some pets from Ismoil. We have a treat to Zag and Bert from Minish. And the final treat, which was to Zag from Ismoil. Alright, all of the treats have been redeemed for the night. Is Zag gonna come get treats? Zag, do you want treats, or are you skipping treats tonight?
Come here, baby.
You skipping?
Come on, Zag.
You saying no treats? No treats for Zaggies?
Come on. Yes, good boy.
He's like, I want treats. Hold on. Wait a second. I said nothing about no treats for Zaggies. What? Oh, you dropped a crumb. Hey, you have a little crumb here. Hold on. That is your treat crumb. Okay, fine. You don't... Alright. 2, 3... Oh my gosh, you are wolfing these down. I know, your dinner is soon. Your dinner's in like an hour. And last but not least, 4. You want treat dust. Delicious treat dust. Yeah. Gonna be on mobile and get a snack. Link has the thoughts. Alright. So we will ask Minish. We will ask Minish for advice here in a moment. Alright. Alright. You boys are very cute. You are pretty cute. I wasn't appreciating how cute they were because I was looking away for a moment.
They're very cute.
But they're doing kind of like synchronous grooming right now. Okay. Zag's done. Alright. So we'll ask Minish. Minish, what direction? What What guidance do you offer? What? What does a Minish have to say?
What does a Colette have to say through Minish?
But like, what direction? Like, well, so originally I was thinking like an area, like knowing a region. I'm fine if you want to give less information. That's also
like left side of the map.
yeah. If
right
you
side
want
of
to
the
give less information, you can. But I'm also fine with a region, because I feel like knowing a region would just give me something to kind of look through. When are we getting Cat Stream? But like you give them a controller and they work together to 100% Steel Soul, they would not do that ever. They
play well together.
I could like put the controller down and they would look at me, flip me off, and then walk out of the room.
I mean, Oliver would probably fall asleep on it.
Maybe.
And then you would just be walking into a wall forever until you died.
That's true. They've got potential. It's in one of the 3 magnet water areas. Oh no.
That's a good
That's
hit.
the worst. That's terrible.
Ah.
That's the worst answer that we could have gotten. No, that's okay. That's, you know what, that's a fine hint. Alright. So that leaves us with Bile Water, Sinner's Road, and Putrefied Ducks. We could... So, like, looking at the map, areas I think I want to check. Here, I could see something being, like, over here. Right? Every time I ask chat, tell me where I should go, and it just don't let it be bile water. Yeah. Yeah. It's always fucking bile water. I don't remember what's here, so we'll put here as an area to check. I rechecked here, so I don't think it's here. Maybe it's worth coming back here again. I feel like we've checked here, there, but we can check there again. I don't know how there could possibly be anything still in Sinner's Road. I'm pretty sure we fairly thoroughly checked Sinner's Road. Alright. You're missing an entire area. It's bilest water. It's just all of Hallownest, but it's bile water. Perfect. That would be a really funny mod. If somebody, like, ported all of Hallownest and they just connected it to, like, this section. Like, you just go right of here and you go to the top of... You go to, like, where Hollow Knight starts. Be perfect. And then, you know, of course, all hazards are just the bile water. Okay, have the spreadsheet ready. Nice.
Another funny mod would be turning all the water in Hollow Knight into bile.
Yeah. Okay, I think I want to maybe have... You know what? We haven't had these in a while. Let's go with those. Okay. Are you kidding me? I I, I I didn't think that would do anything. I was just like, you know what? Because okay, this is terrible. Here's the thought process. If you were here like 30 minutes ago, I was talking about how I was thinking, oh, what if you could kill the thingies? But I'm pretty sure I had thrown the conch cutter into the bile water before. But I was talking about how it's like in the sand area, you can kill the sand dudes. The hazards there with the conch cutter. And I was like, well, I don't know. But I was gonna put the conch cutter on again to try it here just in case. Maybe I was misremembering trying it. And then it was like, well, you know, we never really tried like electricity with the well, I mean, I wasn't thinking about the water. I was mostly thinking that like it's fun to do this. It like follows all of the water. Wait, does the other electricity thing do that? Hold on one second. I have to...
Water does conduct electricity.
Yeah, I just never really messed with it. Does the... Where's the thingy? Hold on. Where is thingy? You. Oh my god. Huh. Destroying the hope of concentration. Yeah. I cannot believe this. The Pimpillo can also kill him. Yeah, the Pimpillo I equipped for boss fights, but... Yeah, you know what? The conch can't do it, because I used that in the Groll fight. I used conch cutter in the Groll fight specifically, and I know it went in the water. So, it must not be able to kill these ones for some reason, which is terrible. You got the whole thing with one throw, yeah. I don't know how much they normally get, but... okay. You had it right earlier too, yeah. I literally commented on this. Just Volt Vessel and Pimpillo? Pimpio? I don't know. No, I didn't use Pimpillo in that fight, though. Oh, you're saying you didn't get it in the fight. Well, there's only... So, like, it's a lot harder to get stuff into the water in that fight, though, for what it's worth. I know that the conch stuff went in it in the fight, but I mean, there's less. Yeah. But, okay. I guess, there's a follow-up question to Minish, then. Am I still looking in this region? Am I still looking in the bile areas or something?
Is there anything left in these areas? In the bile areas?
That is not what I was pointing you towards. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that was a yes. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we'll keep this stuff on for funsies. Alright.
Amazing. You know, it makes sense that this is, of course, the place you're missing stuff.
Because I hated this place? Yeah.
You don't want to go here.
Oh, right. God, hold on. I don't know why I didn't change to that one charm. Let's get Wreath. Wreath can... I can replace that. That's fine. Finding something else on the way to Muffin is also trademarked. Sorry, Colette, I'm gonna owe you a lot in royalties or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. You should have seen when chat was trying to point Colette towards getting hints from New. I don't know. I felt like New giving hints felt like a very logical thing for New to do. I thought I heard. Hold on. Do you hear that?
Bubbling?
Yeah, hold on. When we first come in this area. Maybe it's bubbling. I thought I heard something. Okay, it must have been bubbling. Just DM. Is this a me, Artsy?
Mika, I think.
Mika. Oh, at Colette. Okay. I didn't read the first few messages. I just DM'd you. I see. Not everything is about you. I know. It's up.
He's just hoping.
I know. Oh, this is yeah, this is where it was to the mist, but now the mist is dead. That's kind of sad. I wish the mist wasn't just gone. I actually am a little bummed about that. Like, I don't feel like the mist should just be gone. I feel like the mist should have been like,
Eternal mist.
well, like it could have been like solved, like no longer random or something. I don't know. But I feel like having it be like gone is like a little boring. I mean, boring maybe. Like it's just like boring's not the right word. I want it. I do want the mist to be modded back in. Alright, Artsy, have a good sleep. Howie! Well, let's go see our one friend. Deadly, thank you for the med check. We're gonna go see Silkworm friend.
Our servant?
Is that a hole? Hold on. There might be a hole. Hold on. Hold on. First this. And then check if that's a hole. Okay. What, full sil- I thought we... Okay, we're used to it. Alright. Hi. Hello. Oh, that's not a... God, I did this the last time I was here, too. You know what? This looks like it should be a hole. That I can't be the only one who sees that, right? Like, it looks like you should be able to go in between those. Remind me to hydrate. Remind me not to die. Thank you. Thank you for the reminders. After a mermaid singer clawed your eyes out, you're waiting to help. It's true. That happens. I think the mermaid might not be a mermaid and is instead a siren, but like, I guess the lore is kind of similar to them, right? Owie. Owie. Hmm. Hmm. I did not mean to fall. What does that sound? Hmm. The lovely Hollow Knight experience. You go through every room, jumping up and down, slashing every wall and every roof in hopes to find a stone saying an ununderstandable piece of lore. I mean, I'm looking for like an upgrade too. So more than just that. Yes, Daggy, we are looking for downgrades. That's the real truth here. No bully. I'm pretty sure we re-examined this room recently, but we'll re-examine it again. Maggots are putting the V in bile water. True. Got some good post-food cleaning. Excellent. Vile water. You know what? I didn't get it. I do get it now because you told me. It did go over my head the first time. In my defense, I'm very tired. Yeah, the bile water music is pretty good. It did make it into my like there's five songs I think that are in the music that I have in the playlist for when I'm on BRBs while playing Silksong, and the bile water music did make it in. Oh no! I did not realize we were low on health. I'm gonna be real. That's okay. Right there. I'll just walk back. I was trying to decide if I wanted to warp. You know, warping would be better. game, please. I don't think there's anything this way, but we'll go double check it. Ah. Oh, we already did double check this actually earlier. You should try to score 100 on Fleet Juggle. I have 100. Well, I have 106. I'm kidding. I do not have 106. I don't remember what my scores. I did get the first and everything, but I don't remember what my actual score was. Yeah, it is posted in Colette's server actually. But no, I don't remember off the top of my head what my score was. Did not mean to go down. This is the room where you got taken to the slab. Interesting. I was taken to the slab
During a fight.
Well, everybody was taken to the slab during a fight. That's how it works. Because you get taken by one of the people that takes you to slab.
I wasn't aware there was more than one fight that did that.
Well, yeah, it's a person that does it. I think that's what they're saying, is that they're, like, in other spots, probably. There's lots of different rooms you could be. I was revisiting a room in Hunter's March. It was... I thought it was Hunter's March. Where is it? It's, Steep Docks? I'm not seeing the room on the map. I know what room it was. I just don't see it on the map. Maybe it's this room. So I was in the room. It's a room that you can, like, skip into before you have, I forgot what ability you need, like wall jump. But you could just get into it with enemy pogos. And I enemy pogoed into it, and there was, like, basic enemies. And when I finally got the ability to like go into that room without enemy pogos, I went to go see if something changed about the room, and then sure enough, something had changed about the room. It had a different enemy in it. I wish I could have done it before actually being to this lab, because checking the map, if you haven't been there, shows nothing other than the slab, so you just trapped middle. Yeah, yeah. Well, that is what happened to me. I got taken there pretty early in the game. It was definitely before I had been like up to Citadel or anything. Hmm. Wouldn't have issues if you just ate the bio water. Maybe true. Maybe true. See, this being like a big door implies that there's something on the other side. In theory, there should be something here. Like here. This also looks kind of like a wall, so there could be like a whole little area here. But we've looked around, because when I first came into this room, I thought that. And I've never found anything that actually goes to over there. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. This is also unfortunate. Ah! feel like that should stop them for longer. Also, we Nope, I'm dead. I went through this room, like, yesterday and did not find anything extra. So I don't really feel like it's gonna be in that room. Unless it's right here. I'm gonna go check right there. Part of me is thinking we should be going to Putrefied Ducks. That's also an area I feel like I didn't check that much. It is very close to 11, though. I should wrap up. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get my cocoon. It is very close to one other spot I want to check really quick. So we'll go check that other spot. And then we're gonna have to wrap up for the night. Ow. Oh, you know what? It was the room I was in. I didn't actually leave the pin there. Okay, this is the area. There's nothing there. Alright. We checked. And we're dead again. Alright. Terrible. But the area that I wanted to check was like right here. We did check there. There's nothing there. We could just eat a silkworm. Get our cocoon back. We can think on it for tomorrow. We'll resume tomorrow with checking this place. Most likely. There's a chance I don't stream tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be continuing this search. We'll go through the rest of the bile zones. And then maybe Putrefied Ducks. Like that, like there's some areas in Putrefied Ducks that seem like they could be important. Little baby. Alright, who is doing a things? Who is doing a things? Gidge, we learned we can't go to Gidge. Scap, more Final Fantasy. Cornfield with Little Nightmares 3. I didn't even know there was Little Nightmares 3. I'll go over to Cornfield. It came out last week. I guess it's a new game, so there may be people who are avoiding it. I am never going to play Little Nightmares, so... But, for those that don't know, Talking to Cornfield has been working on a Hollow Knight skin based on the Little Nightmares series, and it's pretty good looking. I like it a lot. I don't know anything about the series, but the skin looks really good. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Yeah, tomorrow I will most likely be streaming during the same time as today. And yeah, we're just gonna keep scouring this bile set of areas. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna find it eventually. It can't hide forever. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening.